right. Look at that. Look at that. I'm back. I'm fairly certain. Let me, while I'm here, let me, actually update the list before I forget. Because now there's a bunch of stuff I need to take off. Right, if you can believe it, we'd not do Bloodborne. Not yet. That one's gonna be a pain to do. Because it's trapped on the PS4 still. Funny, they had a PlayStation fucking thing about it and everything, and or a PlayStation State of Play, and there was no goddamn Bloodborne. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What was it I had left on here? BioShock. It was BioShock. We just did Nancy Drew. What was the one I left on here? I mean, God Hand. I removed God Hand, I got rid of BioShock. Did I get rid of BioShock? I actually don't know if I got rid of BioShock. No, I did not. I'm a fucking stupid moron. I forgot BioShock again. Anyway, top of the wheel is going to be Streamer's Choice Indica. Streamer's Choice Indica. Anyway, wheels updated. All right, good stuff. The story so far. Godhand isn't on PC, not legally. Well, don't worry about it. The weird Godhead game you saw is a VR game? Yeah. Remove Godhand? Yep, I did that. Favor on the wheel with Typing of the Dead. Can you add it overkill to it, as it's the one you suggested? I don't think there is a non-overkill version of Typing of the Dead. I think doing so would just be redundant. I can double check that. Typing of the Dead. Yeah, it's literally just, well, okay, you know what? There is a Typing of the Dead, but it's from, like, yonks ago. Typing of the Dead Overkill is a game I already own, and it is, the one from 2013 that everyone remembers and knows, so... yeah, don't worry about it. Layton and Luke return to the hotel to ask Chelmy about the photo from the doctor's home. Unfortunately, it seems the inspector unwittingly scattered the photo scraps all across town, the stupid idiot. Following the inspector's trail, the pair set out to recover the missing pieces of the photo. Yes, okay, well, first things first, with a new fresh set of eyes, let's see if we can't find the third fucking difference in this picture. Just, you know, real quick, new day, fresh new day, everyone. There is, other than the stain on the ground and the crack in the mirror, there is a third difference somewhere in this fucking picture. Somewhere. There's a spot the difference, and it has been annoying some people that I can't find it. They can't find it either, in fairness. I feel like it's one of those, is it supposed to be zoomed in? Yes, it's a little bit zoomed in. Mostly the top is cut off. You'll notice that on the right, or on the bottom down here, I should move the chat box so it's not quite so, covering things. Sorry about that. You'll notice on the top, there's like cloves of garlic and a sun hanging down. You can just kind of barely see them along the top there. It is supposed to be a little bit zoomed in. I don't know why they did it that way. It's extremely annoying, but by God, they did. This might be one just out of sheer frustration I look up. Because we've been stuck looking at this for a hot minute here, and it's very annoying. Is it required to beat the game? No. Do I want to do it anyway? Yes. Yes, I do. It's probably something small and dumb. Yeah, I mean, given no one's seen it yet, I still can't see the 3 differences. Yeah. I thought I saw it for a second, but I did not, unfortunately. Very, very, very sadly, I did not see it. It was right there. I was like, ah, and then no, unfortunately. But the screen is like cut off at that point, as it is with a bunch of other things. The other stairs. What other stairs? Oh, this is stairs. Oh my god. It's right here. There's like one tiny little piece of garlic missing from that strand of garlic. Jesus Christ. Like, there's one bulb. Over here, like, the top piece of it is on the right. Over here, the top piece is on the left. That's fucking...
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
That's a little bit mean. Well, anyway. Fuck me, where's the rest of this picture? I think we went this way. Oh, great. Hey, there's another Spot the Difference game. Come back to that later, I assure you. You don't have a piece for me, do you? No, you do not. In here. Now that I have 9 remaining, are we... Once again, this place gives me the creeps. The music is unsettling. We did this puzzle already. No photo in here, and I can't move further in. Yeah, the fact that it has, like, wildly different music is unsettling. Alright, so where the hell is the rest of this damn photo? I suppose you have it. Nope, something about pancakes with you. Picked up 7 scraps so far, but I suppose we've still got more work ahead of us. Oh, I can make some of this together. Job's far from over, it would seem. We're about halfway there, give or take a piece. But we've walked the length of this alley, and I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. And so we focus the remainder of our search on other places the inspector may have visited. The rest of town for the remaining scraps of photo. Great. That's the whole damn map. Hopefully they're just out in the wild. That'd make my life a little bit easier. You're a new child. I found this piece of rubbish on the ground. Littering is the most boorish habit one can have. I don't know, have you heard of masturbating? Look, Professor, it's part of the photo. Yes, it appears to be the case. Pieces are scattered all over town. What a huge pain. May take some legwork, but each piece brings us closer to the answer. We must retrieve them all. Sorry to break up the tea party, but I'm the one who picked it up, you know. If you want it so badly, you have to solve this puzzle for me first. Weren't you gonna throw it in a bin? The board shown in the picture on the left is wired on the underside so that holding the contact points A and B together turns the light on. Now look at the board in the center. This light has 3 contact points, A, B, and C. No matter how you hold the contact points, A and B, B and C, or A and C together, the light stays on. In that case, how must the wires be connected on the underside of the board? Draw the solution that requires the fewest number of connections. Ugh. The dotted red line indicates known wires. Okay. So, we need to connect this so that it's always on no matter what. So... wouldn't just that work? Is this going to be one of those where I just do that and we're good, or... because no matter how they're connected, it's always going to stay on, and it's the fewest number, so... I'm just saying. Light stays on. How might the wires be connected on either side of the board? Like that.
This should do the trick.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Huh.
It's
Wonderful.
stupid. Stupid ass puzzle. You've had so many of these that I'm trained at this point to spot them. Bright idea. All you have to do is connect the light bulb to the battery. The puzzle tells you the light stays on no matter what combination the points are held together. Naturally, the light will also stay lit when none of the connections are made. Shut up. You're sharper than I thought you'd be. Here, I didn't want this silly thing anyway. Fucking kid. Just going through all the areas, talking to anyone new. Nope, no puzzle there. There are no more chests. Yeah, not yet. No photo scrap there. There's one. I guess there are people that need tea. What sort of tea do you want? You gotta help me. I don't like being stuck shivering like this. Tea that'll warm you up. Okay. Won't most tea warm you up? It's hot, right? Boosts immunity, mood lifting, relaxing, great for the skin, revitalizing and restoring, refreshing and purifying, uplifting. Spicy, bitter, earthy, mild, sour, sweet, refreshing. Just dump a load of spice in there. Make that tea spicy. Give me a spiced tea. Nope. That's poison. I've made poison. Yep. Another one. I might as well pop in here since this is the dreaded spot that... No, this isn't the dreaded spot the difference. Where was the dreaded spot the difference? Oh, it's in the base of the Vampire Hunter's Tower. Anyway, there was one on the wine, one on the mirror, one on the garlic? I thought it said touch the spot where there's... There it is, wrong thing of garlic. I struck gold, I found a hidden puzzle. The fake coins. Oh, it's this puzzle, classic. If there are 10 coins in each of the 5 bags below, one of these bags is filled with fake coins that are lighter than the real ones. A real coin weighs 10 grams, but a fake coin is 1 gram lighter. Using a scale that can register up to 200 grams. What is the fewest number of times you should be able to use a scale to find the one bag filled with fake coins? So I input the answer by writing it out? Ugh, crap. Okay, well, I have 10 coins in each of the 5 bags. One of these bags is filled with fake coins, okay? So, each one of these bags, well, 4 of them weighs 100 grams. One of them weighs 90 grams. Wouldn't it... I mean, they're all numbered. You could just... 1, right? Like... I just keep track of which coin is where, right? I guess technically that's 5, yeah? Isn't the answer 3? Because, like, hear me out. Let's say, so 3 is the answer, I think. So let's say I break this up into 2 groups, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. So let's say, well, I guess 2 maybe is the answer. Would it be 2? I mean, if you get lucky, it's 2. Because hear me out, if you break it up like 1, 2, and 3, and you weigh 1, 2, and 3, and it's, 300 or whatever, then you know it's either in 4 or 5. So then you only need to weigh 4 or 5, and boom, you've got it. That's lucky. However, if you go 1, 2, 3, and it's 290, then you know 1, 2, or 3 has the fake one. But then, like, if you remove 3... and it's giving you 190, then you know it's 1 or 2. So 3 guarantees a correct answer. 2, if you're lucky, can get you. I guess 1, if you're lucky, can get you a correct answer. Can I get it down to 2 guaranteed, though? Probably. I just don't know how, so I might just put in 2 and wait for the game to tell me. I'm a stinker like that. I'll input 2. And hope for the best.
Consider this puzzle solved.
I will try number 1.
I suppose that's one possibility.
Stick with it until you work it out. Shut the fuck up. Like I said, I can guarantee it on 3, but I assume I'm too stupid to see something. So we'll try it with 1.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Let's find out how. You only need to use the scale once from every bag. Remove the number of coins indicated by the number's bag, then you just weigh the 15 coins once. If all the coins are real, then the combined weight would be 150 grams, and you end up with a weight less than this. Difference between the actual weight, 150 grams, correspond. Oh, I see. So if 2 is fake, then it'll add up to 18. So, you know, it'll be 150 minus however many coins. So, you know, you've got 10, 18 is 28, duh. Then 30, so that's 58, and then 40, so that's 98. But if 3 is fake, then you've got 10, that's 20, so 30. Oh, but wait, this is 27, so now it's 57. Oh no. Fair enough. That puzzle made me break a sweat. Spotting the picture was harder. Anyway. Cop go out here? No, he did not. Not so far as an eye could see you. Anyways. You seen anything posty? Hello again. Believe me, son, I'd love to tell you it's a secret between the people of Full Sense and Dropstone. It's not my place to gossip in their affairs. Alright, well. What do you want to bet Chelmy went to the cabaret even though he's got a wife? I suppose there's nothing inherently scandalous about a cabaret. Looks like the inspector found a new victim to grill. The only way into Full Sense is through a narrow mountain pass on the Momentary Express. In other words, no one gets in or out of the town without getting on that train, correct? This is very similar to the Curious Village, where there was just a big old fucking moat. I see someone's been up late doing their homework. I think you'll get the facts straight, love. Age takes its toll on the memory, you know. You could never really tell by looking at it, but I'm no spring chicken. That's quite enough, madam. If you're sure about the route into town, then we're finished here. Barton, let's go. Yes, sir. Blow me down. He's dashed off. Some boys can't sit still for 5 minutes. Oh, but it embarrassed the poor lamb. I only wanted him to come in and see a show. Yeah, he was absolutely here. So, can I go? I still can't go into the cabaret. Cowards! Let Layton fuck. You're new, I think. Who the hell is this? It's Niles. Hey guys, what you doing? Hello, young man, looking for pieces of a torn photograph. Have you seen any pieces around? The wind blew this thing by me. Is that what you're looking for? The law of the playground is finders keepers. But you can have it if you solve this puzzle. Pokemon game, but we don't do a Nuzlocke. I mean, sure, but I'm still gonna do a Nuzlocke of each generation. X and Y's up next, which is much easier than the last one I did. I will not be needing Rose's help on that one. Might have her call in for a bit. Here's a classic puzzle. The rules are simple. Move any ball on the board below as long as it satisfies the following conditions. To move, jump your selected ball over an adjacent space occupied by another ball into an empty space on the other side. No jumping diagonally. Once you've made the jump, the ball you've jumped over disappears from the board. To complete the puzzle, you must remove all the balls from the board except one. Oh, this puzzle. I'll take the puzzle that's at every Cracker Barrel for 500, Alex. It feels you have to start with this one. Which I think means there. No diagonals, you say, and I can't do... Yeah, no, I can't do that. No diagonals. Interesting. I guess I could do that, and then that, and then that. But now aren't we screwed? Like so, like so, like so, like so, and like so. There you go. That was easy.
And now to test my theory.
We've never done a Metal Gear Solid.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Well done. This is one configuration of puzzle known as Peg Solitaire. As the name suggests, you peg yourself. A weird game. Rising? We've not done any Metal Gear Solids. Rising is probably one that... Metal Gear Solid's wild. 5, I would say, is too much. 1, 2, and 3, absolutely. 4, hard maybe. I gotta remember how long 4 is. 5 is way too long. We can't do 5. Rising is absolutely one we could do. Thanks for your help. Here's the photo scrap, just like I promised. There used to be lots more people in Full Sense way back when, but then everyone just up and left. Ghost Babble? Is that the card game one? You got anything for me? He does have something for me. Business is slower than a snail riding a tourist, as the saying goes. No, that's acid. Which one's Ghost Babble, then? With no customers, I don't really have much to do, unfortunately. You have any other duties besides watching the door? Some small tasks, for instance, the boss requested I make extra copies of the menu. It's a real bother. Would you mind helping me out? Okay, well. 4 is not a stream-friendly game. It literally has movie-length cutscenes. Yeah, there is also that. I think Twitch has bopped people for playing 4 because they sit still and don't talk, and the automated system thinks they're streaming a movie or a TV show. Ghost Babble is the Game Boy Color Metal Gear Solid. I'd rather drink bleach. I hope that answered your fucking question, you lunatic. The whole world of Metal Gear, you know, PS1, GameCube, PlayStation 2, Rising, all kinds of phenomenal games. I want you to play the shittiest one, actually. That's like asking for Silent Hill on the Game Boy Advance. Fuck off. The menu you see here has been folded into thirds with prints on both sides, meaning in total there are 6 pages. Yeah, it's called a brochure. The boss needs lots of copies, but unfortunately your copy machine can only copy a maximum of 2 menu pages at once. To save time, you're trying to complete a copy of the menu in as few passes through the machine as possible. What's the fewest number of passes through the machine you need to make a full duplicate of the menu? Well, 2, right? Like... Am I overthinking this? Or underthinking this? It's 2. Just, like... have it, like, the folds are not the... You fold it after the fact. So you print one side, turn it over, and print the other. 2?
Just leave it to me. Whoops.
Give it another try. Is it 1? Is it a double-sided printer and I'm stupid? One. Peace Walker has PSP emulation. Very rudimentary.
Well,
I do have the HD collection that came out for the 360 Metal Gear Solid, which is backwards compatible with my Xbox. That includes Peace Walker, so I can actually play Peace Walker without emulating it on console. It also means I have 2 and 3 in pseudo HD on modern Xbox. Because I have a physical copy of that game and it is backwards compatible. Not available digitally because it uses historical footage and the licensing agreement ran out on that, which... Quick note, I don't think historical footage should be allowed to be copyright. I think it's historical footage and should be available to everyone for historical purposes. Okay, well, 1 and 2 didn't work. The boss needs lots of copies. Your copy machine can only copy a maximum of 2 menu pages at once. Oh, I see. So it can only copy A and B, and then, like, C and D, and then E and F. I get it. To save time, you're trying to complete a copy of the menu in as few passes through the machine as possible. With the fewest number of passes through the machine you need to make a full duplicate of the menu. So... if you were to... Okay, so 1 pass would be... fucking A and B. Then you fold A over onto B. So now you're getting C and D in one go. And then E and F, right? So... 3? Good eye! The ghost was cut out from B. The board may have flipped over and fell on the ground. All the other boards have slight differences and set apart from the correct one. They sure do. D is right out! 5 is right out! I thought you were going to show us a photo of a real ghost. Sorry to get your hopes up, friend, but ghosts aren't real, even in this insane fictional world with vampires. All joking aside, no one dares enter the forest now. The whole place is overgrown and perilous. A new hamster toy. Hooray. No camera or photo, huh? I still need 4 of the damn things. You need T now, for fuck's sakes. I don't suppose you have anything new? No. Alright, well, I guess it's back in front of the hotel. I've been everywhere else looking for a picture. I guess I actually didn't go to the top of the Vampire Hunter's Tower. Eggplant Parmesan. Oh, he actually had one. I thought it was you. Well, never mind. Whoops, whatever his dialogue was, I'm sure it was important. Oh, he doesn't want tea anymore. Interesting. Is the tea randomized? Whatever. Chicken parm is infinitely superior. Whatever you do, don't play in the forest. Why is that? It's what I heard from people who went treasure hunting in the Dusty Castle. They also said a vampire with big fangs lives up there. Yikes. You're talking about the vampire they say lives in Herzen Castle. Well, gosh, if you knew what I was talking about, why'd you make me explain it? Meet a clover. Anyway, even though the whole fang thing sounds creepy, that old vampire's nothing to be scared of. As long as you have a cross or some garlic, you're right as rain. Actually, I bet a slice of garlic bread would be enough to do the trick. Garlic bread. Listen, I meant to ask, you know what this is? The wind blew it here earlier. Ah. You can't get a tray of chicken parm for $6 on Thursday? Fair enough. That's the photograph scrap we're looking for. Well, then you should have it. I was gonna throw it away. Any chance? Oh, you have a puzzle! I love antiques. I adore puzzles. I've got a vintage puzzle I'd love to share with you. We'd be honored. Wonderful. Whatever the fuck else you said. Stones in a vase. Interesting. This vase holds 101 stones, each identical in size and feel. There are 50 black and 50 white. Wow, more white than black, you fucking racist. Now, put this blindfold on and reach in. Pull out as many stones as you like. When you're finished, if you removed an equal number of black and white stones, you'll receive a number of gold coins equal to the number of stones you pulled out. How many stones should you remove to give yourself the best chance of getting the most money possible? Interesting. So there's one more white stone than there is black stone. I guess 49? Or no, I guess 50, right? Because it doesn't sound like there's a consequence for, like, not doing that. Just remove everything. Look, if you remove all but one stone, you're either going to get as much money as you can or one less than you can, right? So you want to remove just as many as you can. There's no penalty for, like, fucking this up. There's no, right? Like, am I missing something? Triple digit. Oh, well, I guess there's 100 stones, right? So I guess 100. Remove 100 of the damn things. On a related note to vampires, surprisingly, the CIA faked a vampire attack in the Philippines to suppress local resistance. Sort of vampire, the Filipino equivalent, the point stands. Oh, the CIA, you wacky bunch. I mean, I guess if you move... Actually, if you move all the damn stones, right? Reach in, pull out as many stones as you like if you've removed an equal number of black and white... Oh, equal number. Oh, it needs to be equal. It needs to be equal. An equal number of black and white stones. You'll receive a number of gold equal to the number of stones you pulled out. How many stones you remove to give yourself the best chance of getting the most money possible? I mean... Technically speaking, it's still 100, right? Because there's one more white stone, so literally every time you pull, the odds are better that you're gonna, like, not get the 50-50 and hit the last white stone, right? Like, yes, there's a slight chance when you put in, there's a slight chance in your favor you put in, get a white one on your first one. But then by the end, it's like, when it's down to a 50-50, I think it's just 100. Because if you pull out 52, you're guaranteed to have at least one matching pair. Guaranteed. So yeah, I think it's still just 100. Leave the one behind and roll the dice. Let it ride, as they say. Yeah.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
If you remove 100 stones, there he is, from the vase, only one will remain inside. If that remaining stone is white, it means you successfully remove 50 stones of each color. Of course, removing just 2 stones will give you the same chance of winning the coins as removing 100 stones, but the amount of money you receive for successfully removing 100 stones dwarfs the reward you receive for removing 2. There you go. Deftly solved. Written like yours is a real collector's item. Pulls out a knife. Well, there's no puzzle here, so... Well, sorry, picture. I'm missing 2 picture scraps. Here's one. I feel like he could have found this one. It was right outside the goddamn hotel. I'll check back down this way. You seem like a gutter snipe. Rory. Hi, folks. What are you two doing out here? Looking for something? Indeed we are. We're looking for scraps of a torn photo. Have you seen anything of the sort? Rubbish then, yeah? Anyway, I'm pretty sure I saw one over by the gate to the forest. I have to tell you how amazed I am at the number of out-of-towners I met today. I met a girl who wanted directions to hers castle, and now I bump into you two. A girl, you say? She looked like a classy lass. Oh, wow, Kaida was here? Probably in her late teens. Yep, that's Kaida. She's not in her late teens, but she looks like it. She's not with you two, then? You must be talking about Katia, Professor. Any Zeldas we haven't done? Oh, a ton. The only Zeldas we've done are Wind Waker and Minish Cap and Twilight Princess. She certainly fit the description. You think she's after Duke Herzen's fortune? I didn't get the impression from our brief meeting, but something is odd, that's for certain. But enough talk. We've got a lead on the location of the final photograph scrap. We must make our way to the forest gate before the wind blows our clue away. Well, that's not ominous. Well, yeah, no matter what, the answer can't be an odd number because it needs to be an even pair, eh? So. Hey there, Top Hat. You look like a bit of a bookworm. Thank you, thank you. I was supposed to know anything about fortune telling. What sort of divination did you have in mind? There's a tea with oasis leaf that lets you predict people's love lives. I've never heard of any tea like that. Can we try making a cup? I'm all for experiments. We'll give it a go. I'm a handsome lad. Sure. So I don't really need my romantic fortune told, but if you're brewing it anyway, I'll read the leaves when it's done. Link Between Worlds or Majora's Mask? Majora's Mask is already on the wheel thanks to Arg. That sounds fine. Now let's get to brewing, shall we? He said he uses oasis leaf. Lets you tell people's fortunes. What would let you tell a person's fortune? If it's a love life, I bet it's spicy, but also sweet. Think Between Worlds it is. Ah, how have I not just stumbled upon like a third one at this point? Oasis leaf, earthy and relaxing. Whoops. Clicked the wrong damn thing. Like, I feel like just I have 2 T's. I feel like statistically, I should have hit upon a third one at this point. Ah. All he said was it was with oasis leaf. We got something. It's Cherry Boost. My whole mouth is tingly. That's quite a healthy dose of pepper cherry in there. That makes me feel chirpy. Next time I'm down, I know what to reach for. Can be nice every once in a while. Huh. I wonder if it's always just like Oasis Leaf and 2 other things. Let me give it this tonic flower. Not to be. Okay. Never mind. Well, I do technically have a new cup of tea. I don't think it'll help him though. Maybe the woman that's cold it'll help. Oh well. What do you need? Strong tea with dream fluff. Oh. Sure, why not? I got dream fluffs on sale now in the camp store. Not good. Is it just 3 dream fluffs? What's strong? Bitter, earthy, spicy, sour, refreshing, sweet. Yeah, maybe just 3 milds will get it done, right? No. Maybe this, and some earthiness, right? A little bit of mild and very earthy. Fuck. Does it describe any of these as strong? Refreshing and purifying, revitalizing and restoring, great for the skin, relaxing, mood lifting, boosts immunity, uplifting. 2 spices and a dream fluff. On sale now in the camp store. That is not getting me anywhere, I don't think. Alright, well. Actually, let me try one more time. 2 dream fluffs on sale now in the camp store. And 1 spicy cherry. Nope. Yeah, sorry. It's don't know what to tell you. Cry about it? I don't know if I can. Coffee Talk and Messenger 2? Yeah. Or Messenger. Might be your 2 indies. Stuck shivering. All right, what if I give you this cherry boost? It doesn't fit the bill, but it's pick me up. It's spicy. Do you need a boost? Nope, you don't. I guess it is just like randomly. Meanwhile, elsewhere. So would you say he comes to town fairly often? Oh, yes. I mean, think about it. He takes the Voluntary Express for free whenever he wants. So this is one of the perks of owning your own railway. And whenever I see him around, he's always with some hippie conductor in a conductor's outfit. 9 times out of 10, I've seen him. He's having a go at the conductor about one thing or another. Seems to be searching for something, though. I don't know what. But whatever it is, it must be pretty special for a rich guy like him can't buy it. I still don't see the fuss over this Elysian box. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a box. Inspector, pardon me, but I've just received word from headquarters. His alibi checks out. Is that so? Then that's that, isn't it? Ha! Ha ha ha! Barton, we've got our man. Gather all the suspects at the hotel and we'll put this case to bed. Huh? But sir, if we know who the murderer is, shouldn't we make the arrest and be done with it? What? Barton, sometimes I think you might have be the thickest Bobby I've ever met. There's no greater thrill in life than a detective accusing a guilty party in front of a crowd. This is the moment the whole case has been building towards. Now gather up everyone on the double. Yes, sir. In it for the glory, huh? You think? There you are. Puzzle! Ugh. How about a spooky place? Do you think the path beyond the gate leads to the castle? From what I can tell, yes. Gosh, anyone who'd live out in the middle of a spooky forest like that must be a little batty. No wonder people think whoever's out there is a vampire. Any guesses on the twist? Yes, it's an actual real vampire. Show a little courage, my boy. Oh, what's this? Something stuck in the fence. It's the last piece of the photograph. Now we've recovered them all, let's see if we can't piece this photograph back together. Well, this should be easy enough. 60. It's got an outline, for God's sakes. Can it be rotated? Oh, fuck, that can be rotated. God damn it. Be careful not to assemble it upside down. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. God. Well. that's not happening. And where's the other corner? Oh, here you are. Is that right? I don't fucking know. Guess we'll find out. No. Please, game, just thank you. Ah, that looks right-ish. Yeah, okay. If I assemble this upside down, I'm gonna be so sad. I mean, this is, whoops. This has got the giant gash in it, right? So there you go. Now, I guess down here. Yep, okay. Uh-huh. There it is. Okay. All right, well, that's the frame, hopefully. Now the matter of what the hell is the rest of it? Okay. Coming together nicely. What is this? Oh, it's the ram's head.
Here goes. Layton's apprentice.
Ivanka Trump bought an island in Albania. Now there's armed conflict and protests. Huh, that's crazy. Ever play a game called Remember Me? Oh, God. I started Remember Me fucking ages ago. Yeah, in 2013 when it came out. I remember talking to my friend about it in high school. I got to the first boss, who for some reason I remember the name of. His name was Kid Christmas, I think. I got there, beat him, and then never went back to it. So, never finished, but yeah, I did play it. Street Fighter Moves DLC? Had Street Fighter Moves DLC. Oh, and, Remember Me? Huh. You did it, but what on earth is this a picture of? I guess we'll find out. There, that's all of it. Gosh, Professor. Do we have any tape or... Luke, were I to venture a guess, I'd say that what we're seeing is the Elysian box itself. Remember Me. All right, Argad and Remember Me. God, is that even backwards compatible? Let me check real quick. Ironically, Remember Me, not often remembered. Remember Me. Not backwards compatible and has been removed from stores. Ugh. Oh boy. That's rough. What's it going for on Amazon these days? It's on Steam? Oh, thank Christ. What is it going for? Probably not that much if it was on Steam. Remember Me. The game. Not the movie. Remember Me game. Jesus Christ. It wasn't that bad, guys. Remember Me. All right, so it's like 30 bucks on Amazon, which isn't too bad at all. It's on Steam? Yeah, I'll play it on Steam. Why not? Oh, look, the design of the top of the box looks like the same as the one on the front of the fountain. Yes, noticed a resemblance myself. What an unusual emblem. The imagery seems to resemble some sort of monster, doesn't it? It's a goat. Well, that seems appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, the box did kill Professor Schrader, after all. Well, perhaps it did, and perhaps it didn't. We don't know until we've had the item in our hands. And I make you open it. For now, our best course of action might be to show the photo to the townsfolk and see what they say. Sounds good to me. Who knows? Maybe the photo will help jog someone's memory or... Ah! Let me guess. The wind destroyed everything. What are we going to do now? The wind blew away one of the pieces. That's quite an unfortunate turn of events. With that piece missing, the emblem will look completely different. Less evil and more like a frog. Oh no. Aw, that is unfortunate. That piece blew away. Well, if we lose any more pieces, it won't look like anything at all. Let's paste the remaining pieces down so we don't lose any more in the wind. Yep. Cleared that one. And here we are, the final mystery revealed to us. A large ominous symbol in the shape of a goat's head decorates the top of the Elysian box. The same symbol can be spotted in the town of Folsense. What connection exists between the town and the box? It was probably made here. Like, it's on discount right now, so it's $3. Jesus. Yeah, I think I'll grab it for $3. Professor and Luke decide to continue their investigation in town. Well, back to town I go. I hear... Professor Layton, sir! Barton, my good man, what's the matter? The inspector found the person responsible for Schrader's murder. I have strict orders to round up everyone in the hotel as quickly as possible. Understood, we'll head there without delay. Come, Luke, let's hurry. Yeah. How many did I miss? Road to Herzen Castle. This is a terrifying looking castle. Like, it's evil. I suppose you want this tea that makes you feel better? Having trouble? A bit. I'm trying to remember all the things Mom said that would help cure a cold. Clover, some kind of leaf, and there's one more. Okay. I can probably manifest that. Saw the dumbest skirt design you've ever seen. It was actually skort. Skirt short. Skort. Anyway, she said it was clover and something leaf, so oasis leaf, joy root clover, and tonic flower, I would assume. Cures a cold, it's tonic. Yeah, there you go. Just the thing to drive away a cold. A root remedy. Marina smiles widely. Thanks, this tea is great. It'll make tummy feel all warm inside. I'm gonna try making this for my dad. Sometimes when looking at me, he seems old and tired. Damn, girl. Maybe the garlic fumes from a shop are playing funny tricks on my eyes. Who's to say? Wow, suddenly neither of you have a tea problem? There you go, that's more like it. Jesus. Improved circulation, yeah. There you go. Instead of having a normal waistband, it had a loose-fitting top seam and a single strap that goes slightly diagonal across the body and over one shoulder. So it's like suspenders? We do some of the bonus puzzles? Yeah, sure. Rosy glow. There you go, Lila. Thanks a million, you two. Now I'm toasty to the tip of my toes. Glad to see it helped. Are you fully recovered? Not exactly. I suppose the tea wasn't effective as I originally thought. Oh no, the chills are gone, but now I've got a cramp from all that shivering. Ah! Something's moving behind my shoulder over there. I don't see anything back there. It's probably just a trick of the light. Seems to happen a lot to people in full sense. Never mind, thanks for helping out, I mean it. She had a cramp and something behind her shoulder was moving. The bonus puzzles could be a fun thing to do as like a post, like game thing if I've got time to kill on stream. Check Discord. Oh. Yeah, that's odd. That's odd. What an odd piece of clothing that is. One might even say peculiar. Didn't you also need the tea that makes you feel better? I'm just resetting you until you give me the worry marks over your head suggesting you need tea. You bitch! There you are. God damn. Oh, heavens. Dream with... Oh, it's tea with dream fluff. I don't have any. tea isn't strong enough, make sure it has dream fluff in it. Like, I don't know how to make it stronger. Tonic boosting, what are these? Bitter, yeah. Real bitter and 1 dream fluff. There you go. Bitter is strong for tea, right? That's what people mean? Fuck! Maybe it's 1 bitter and 2 dream fluffs? God damn it. I know I'm missing 1 tea ingredient. Hey, Inspector. Layton, glad you could finally join us. With you here, we have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Schrader gathered in this room. And also 2 women that were completely uninvolved. A few days ago now, renowned archaeologist Dr. Andrew Schrader was found dead in his London home. His murderer is still at large, but if you look around, you could very well be sitting next to the culprit. A suspect? Me? Utter nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know? A bit slow on the uptake, eh, Mr. Beluga? Every person in this room is after the Elysian box. The box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt that one of you here did the deed. I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumphant piece of police work, Inspector. So tell me, what facts have you unearthed in the last few days? Now watch closely, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel the mysteries at the Yard. You have my full attention, Inspector. Please hypothesize away. I first learned of full sense through evidence obtained in the late doctor's apartment. According to his note, Schrader spent quite some time here in town researching the Elysian box. All of a sudden, Hildebrand wanders in. No need, Inspector, for I, Hildebrand. When I learned he had died shortly after returning home to London, everything became crystal clear. And we have our criminal first spotted the doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysian box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the doctor to London and murdered him. Ah, deduction worthy of London's finest, so out with it then. Who's our man? Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To surmise, the culprit must have been to Full Sense before. Hildebrand's awesome? Well, yeah. Hildebrand's phenomenal. Everyone loves Hildebrand. What's more, this person must have also had the ability to travel freely between here and London. And we all know that only those affiliated with the Momentary Express have that ability. Now let's all turn our eyes to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn them back. Mr. Beluga stated he was in London conducting business that day, and his alibi checks out. But if it's not Mr. Beluga, that's right, our murderer stands before us. His name is... It can be Sammy. Sammy Thunder! Ever going back to Final Fantasy XIV? Maybe. It really depends on the content. Like, if I have a free day, I might do it, but I just don't know what I would do for the stream, content-wise. Like, actually, I'm not caught up on the most recent story or anything, but I'm caught up. The only thing I could think to do would be grinding triple triad cards to get the title for it, which at this point involves, Eureka, cooking, fishing, yeah, for cards, by the way, and some Blue Mage stuff. That'd be interesting to stream. Trying to get triple triad cards, doing bizarre bullshit. You gotta be kidding me! I know Mr. Beluga ordered you to turn over every stone in this town to find the Elysian box. I've done the Alliance raids. I think I've done... It's been a minute since I checked the website that tracks it. I think I've pretty much done everything I can do combat-wise and playing the fucking card game-wise. Like, dungeon-wise, I mean. So... It's something I might do one day. I might make Streamer's Choice triple triad cards in Final Fantasy. Maybe it'll be like a non-official stream day, like a late night thing. Low energy, no webcam, just the name of the last new dungeon. Oh, no, I have not done that. My wife and I still need to get on that. Gotta set a day aside and do that. I've been too busy playing The Witcher 3, drooling over Gwent. I know Mr. Beluga ordered you to turn over every stone in this town to find the Elysian box. You worked like a dog and you resented that treatment. You decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with this precious box. It's an outrage! Samuel, what do you have to say for yourself? And Hildebrand? What? Hildebrand's not in Witcher, so... It's a funny name for the dungeon, that's all you gotta say. Alliance Raids. Okay. I'm being framed! You out of your gourd, man! Now I see why the box eluded me for so long. You've been holding out on me, Samuel. No, I haven't. I swear on my favorite leather trousers. Come on, Uncle, you know me. I'm a wild card, but I never do anything as crazy as that. You've been playing Hildebrand when you're on Final Fantasy. Yes, I have been going through Hildebrand's storyline again, playing Final Fantasy, but that's because taking a friend through the storyline takes priority over Kaida and I playing by ourselves to further the main plot. You'll have plenty of time to make excuses later. For now, for your cell, that is. Now come along. The conductor did it, but I didn't think he had it in him. At least we can all rest easy now. Professor, do you really think Sam could have committed such an awful crime? Well, we all have to go on this single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's apartment. Oh, so that's the Elysian box. Fancy, I like the cute goat design on top. How do you know it's a goat? Oh my. Flora? Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus. Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking. And rocking ain't a crime. Yow! Let me go.
Let me go.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for you.
Ah, you come along quietly.
Just a moment, Inspector Shelby.
You can tell this is important because we have voice acting.
I believe we've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph. And? Get to the point! The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian box looks like is the suspect you're after. And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place. Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
You hooligan? You'd never believe it, but everyone here is voiced by Liam O'Brien.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Proper cutscene? Ah, yeah. Ooh.
It's a disappointment.
Stirring the
But he's
tea.
not the culprit.
What a slut.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs? Isn't it obvious?
Like, look at that slut with his tea and his folded leg. What a man whore.
If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian box in person, which means the culprit.
You don't speak. you can continue.
Must be you there.
What? Flora?
I mean, yeah.
Inspector, look here.
Is it going to be your rival again? I forget what his name is. He was barely in the first game because he was disguised as the inspector the whole time.
That's the photo I dropped. Indeed. This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector. It's a photo of the Elysian box.
Don Paulo.
And I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing.
Don Paulo. Yeah, I suspect it's Don Paulo.
So, this little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess? To be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
I guess it does kind of look like a frog, like the red circles are eyes, and that's the horns are like the brows, and this is to be the mouth and the nose. So yeah, if you don't know that there's like a goat face here, it could just be, yeah. With the red orbs being eyes, it does kind of just look like there's a frog on it.
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat. A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't. that's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes. In its current form, the image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not?
Oh,
Well, that clears things up nicely. If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian box before.
why you?
Who are you really?
Rip Flora. Yeah.
Well played, Layton. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for seeing through my disguise again.
I gotta be honest, this is a pretty good one. Like, I'm not even sure how he pulled that one off. The inspector, sure, but this guy? Like this dude? Man of 1,000 faces. Yeah, you don't fucking say. Curse you, Layton! 'Tis I, Skeletor! Curse you in that foppish hat of yours! Don Paulo, or Paolo, excuse me. I beat you to the box, and given a little more time, I'd have beaten you to cracking its secret. Meow. And of course, the Herzen fortune would have been mine. But that ship has sailed now. So you're the one who had the Elysian box all along. Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Clearly, he's learned from the best. But yes, you're right, little man. I stole off with that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. The geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I care one iota, because I'm evil. Snoozing. Schrader wasn't asleep on the floor. Wait a second, if you're posing as Flora, then where's the real Flora? Oh, she's probably making very small crop circles in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Or maybe she's just sitting there fuming because you bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secret of the Elysian box. Now I need to merely take this box to the... Hold it right there, you scoundrel. Ah! I've got a lot of questions, and you'll answer them once I escort you back to London. First one, how the hell did you fit in that disguise? Where do you think you're going? Gotcha, you slippery devil. Ah, you meddlesome oaf! You have no idea just how slippery I can be! What? Ah! Oh, just stand there, the worm's getting away! Fool! Did you really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton. Think you can give me the slip, eh? I'll catch you yet. Wait for me, Inspector. There he goes. Look at the pair of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them. So, like, Don Paulo, from my reading of the situation, is like, ah, Layton, you scoundrel, you pompous buffoon, I am the smartest one, and you will not stop me. And Layton's like, huh, what? Sorry, who are you? Don Paulo, you say? Oh, pleasure to meet you, sir. I am your most nefarious rival, you fiend and scoundrel, you bastard. Sorry, I don't believe we've met before. Hello, I'm Professor Herschel Layton. Don't just be invoking my name in vain, yeah. I must say, I never once suspected Don Paulo as posing as Flora, and for so long. I hope the real Flora's okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London. Of course we won't, but I'm sure Flora's having a grand old time playing with the cows. Well, if all he did was leave her in a barn, I'm sure she'll be found fairly quickly. That town was populated and seemed to be big on cows anyway. Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paulo said about Dr. Schrader. The way he was talking, he didn't sound like he killed him. But if he didn't, who did? I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Right now, I'd say the box is the key to learning what that something is. Then it looks like we've reached a dead end. If only Don Powell hadn't run off with the... Professor, look! The idiot dropped it. Oh my god. Well, look at that. Don Powell must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmy. So this is it, the Elysian box. At last, the box inside seems the key to unlocking my family's fortune. Aren't you already rich? I beg your pardon, sir. Mr. Layton, I'm going to ask you to hand over that box now. As the son of the late Duke Herzen, I am the rightful owner of that box. Oh, shit. This box belonged to the Herzens? You heard of Harry. You hard of hearing, boy. Inside the box is the key to cracking the secret to the Herzen fortune. Seeing as how I share bloodline, the box should pass into my hands and no one else's. Well, can you prove that claim? Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to... Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You're no more entitled to that box than I am, or any other person in this room, for that matter. You listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, and I suggest you keep your cake hole shut. Oh, is everyone in town a Herzen? No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand by and watch you claim that box as your own. If anyone has a rightful claim to the box is the current Duke of Full Sense himself. Besides, I'd heard about you. You turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Full Sense. Oh, is that so? You've got some nerve, you know that? If what Krantz says is true, I'm afraid I can't hand this box over to you in good conscience, sir. Unco, what do you say we give up on chasing this box? I'm sick of sneaking around all the time. Don't you dare tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel. I think you've forgotten just who got you your job. I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing errand boy is getting old, man. It's more like more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thuzzer wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Sammy Thunder was born to rock out. Hey world, I'm climbing back on the rock train and riding it to the top. Yeah! What the hell are you talking about? Come back here at once. Sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for a moment. Fine, do what you want over that awful box. Curses all of you twice over. Well, we have the box. So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the doctor's death at all. Maybe it really was the Elysian box that killed him. Yeah, it sounds like he was already on the floor by the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the doctor. But without opening the box ourselves, how can we be sure? You don't mean. I do. We must open the box. It's the only way. And by we, I mean you, Luke. So here you go. Open it at your leisure. Ron Flex and I will be back here. Watching. Waiting. Any day now, Luke. Please hold on a moment. Katya? Is there any way I can convince you to let me have the box? It is of vital importance. No. I would need to know why this box is so important to you. It's not for me to say. Oh, well then no. That was easy. I must deliver that box to somebody important. No. Who? I can't tell you. Oh, well then no. Once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. The curse will end and everything can be over and done with, and he'll... My dear, what is it you're getting at? Help! Somebody! Come quickly! Somebody else just got taken away to Herzen Castle. The vampire's going to suck his blood and he'll steal his soul! Why'd it have to be him? Why? The guy had a heart of gold. No, that's impossible! Katya, where are you running off to? She certainly left in a hurry. Maybe the vampire talk scared her off. Do you know what she was talking about, Professor? I could barely follow what she was saying. I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. After our discussion, I am doubly sure this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us. Understood, Professor. Then let's take this to our room and we can open it away from prying eyes. So, jokes aside, Layton, there's no way you're gonna let him, like, open the box with you, right? It's just gonna be you doing this?
Finally, the Elysian box.
There's no way. Like, he is a child. Nah, just right in front of him, huh? Okay. Yeah, like, send him out of the room, my guy.
Huh?
At least have him on the other side of the table so he watches you instead of... Oh. Well, that's a letdown.
The box is empty, and we're still alive.
The box pulls out a gun and shoots them both. Just a gun slowly coming up from out of the box and aiming at Luke.
Then it would seem my theory was correct.
What do you mean, Professor?
Could have told him the theory. Tug of war, jars and cans, smell the roses, and plaza puzzle. Okay. Only missed 4, not too bad. Head back into town and do a bit more asking around. I need to confirm suspicions. Well, I mean, I think we have to go to this castle, right? Good evening, sir. Forgive my early outburst. That wasn't professional of me. Not at all. Your testimony was helpful. Listening to you talk, I got the impression you're well-versed in the Herzen family history. You could say that. When he was alive, Duke Herzen often favored our fine hotel with his patronage. I have very warm memories of his kindness towards me, even when I was just a lowly bellboy. Back when the Duke was still with us, the whole town buzzed with energy and activity. Once the mining stopped and the Duke passed away, Folson's turned into a gloomy ghost town. Who was the Duke's successor? Did he have any other children? I recall Mr. Beluga's brother inherited the Duke's title. That's really all I know about the situation, though. I heard our current Duke is quite young. The vampire rumor, which I'm sure you've heard, and you know everything, I do. Well, damn. Nice, Sammy. Safeness. What? If it isn't my main dudes, you're the only reason I didn't catch the bogus charge. Say thanks, I pulled some strings to the museum curator and got him to open the place for you. It's not much, but maybe you'll find some righteous info there. Make sure to check it out. Thanks, Sam. It's got pretty hairy back there for a bit, didn't it? I still haven't gotten over discovering Mr. Beluga is actually part of the Herzen family. Really? That's the part that confounds you? Not Don Paulo as a child? Yeah, my uncle never really told me much about it. I just know he had some kind of big bust-up with his dad, the Duke, and decided to leave for good. He did talk a lot about the brother he left behind, though. He had a real soft spot for the guy. Wouldn't that be your dad? His brother? Now it looks like the gnarly vampires running around the castle. Hate to say it, but I doubt anyone that wicked scary monster. I doubt anyone survived that wicked scary monster moving in. Oh, new diary entry. That's actually worth investigating. We found a new ore down in the ground that Father thinks we can refine into a precious metal. Personally, I doubt we'll be able to turn something as dull and dead as that rock into something of worth. Not that it stopped Father. The digging is advanced to the point where it's formed a massive crater under the castle. I had visions of the whole castle tumbling down into the abyss. Interesting. Interesting. Interessante. Yes, we're going to Granny first. I love the citrona fruit. I put it in everything. Smoothies, pancakes, even spaghetti. But I think I pretty much run out of ways to eat it when it gets me down. Have you tried their seeds and tea? That's a good idea. I've heard that too much tea makes it hard to sleep. Don't you worry, I'll put in a little something so you won't have any trouble sleeping. Oh, so it's got to be citrona and dream fluffs, right? Like, there's no... Which one's citrona? Oh, there you go. And then dream fluffs on sale now in the camp store. Oh, fuck me. Yep. Okay. Two dream fluffs and 1 citrona, I guess. Really? He said he wants something to sleep, right? I figured dream fluff? Huh. Guess not. All right. Never mind, then. Can't make tea you were talking about? No, I mean, I've got something that'll put you to sleep and citrona, but game said fuck that. Hello, Granny. Plaza puzzle. So, there's a big old statue in the middle of the plaza. When you take away the area occupied by the statue, the plaza looks like a sort of donut-like shape. Yeah, I guess. What you have to do is divide this donut-like plaza into 2 identically shaped parts using only 1 line. Okay. That done. For any big ideas, the dotted line shown below won't cut it because it's actually 2 lines. Ow. Draw your answer on the touchscreen. I don't know how precise this has to be, but like... Can't I just do that, or... Does it want something else? I'm surprised.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Oh, Metaphor is getting a re-release with enhanced stuff like
well,
Golden. Oh, I might play it.
You can't win them all.
Metaphor's one I missed. So I'd be down to play that. When it comes out with, like, new shit. So what I want to do is, like, that, right? But then, like... I mean, I guess... we have to divide the plaza into 2 identically shaped... Oh, they have to be identically shaped. I thought the just area needed to be the same. Ugh. On one line. This is 2 lines, yeah. Would it be like as simple as... I don't know why I'm thinking of just like a U or something. Like, yeah, that wouldn't be identically shaped, obviously. I feel like these being here is some, like, clue. Identically shaped. Divide the donut-like plaza into 2 identically shaped parts using only 1 line. Alright, give us a hint. Answer is, in the example illustration, the puzzle is divided by 2 lines, which makes the answer invalid. The fact you need to use a single line to solve the puzzle is key. Since you can only use 1 line, you know you won't be solving by drawing lines through the middle of the plaza. Right. But, like, there's no way... That is not equally shaped. That's not how that works. Unless I could do that. No, that doesn't work either. I guess is the idea they want me to, like... I can kind of almost see a circle around the fountain. Is the idea... It's 2, like, identically sized shapes, so there's a hole in the middle, so now I have a big hole in the middle and a medium hole in the middle? Is that what I'm doing?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yep.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yep. If you draw a circle, there you could see kind of a circle in the ground. Around the plaza, about 1/3 of the way from the right middle, your line will divide the donut shape into 2 identically shaped figures. They're directly proportional. In geometrical terms, shapes like these are known as similar figures. Smell the roses again. Oh, this fucking thing. Yeah. Plant the flowers. Yep. Okay. Nope. Sure. Nope. Good. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay. No. No. Yes. Oh, well. Yes. There we go.
Here goes.
That's just fucking figure it out, man.
Cake.
With the rose in the right place, the whole room is smell great. Jars and cans, 1. A long line of jars and cans sits on the counter. Your job is to rearrange these items so that both jars and cans are grouped with items of the same type. However, in doing so, you must always move 2 containers at once. Move items around by touching the red icon between the 2 containers and dragging the selected pair of items around with the stylus. I see. Yes, okay. So, rearrange these items so that both jars and cans are grouped with items of the same type. So I need the 3 jars next to each other and the 3 cans next to each other, is what I'm hearing.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
Now the jars and cans are sorted neatly. If only people would organize things properly in the first place. Sure. All right, dude. Tug of war. Teams of horses are participating. Oh my god. Teams of horses are participating in tug of war matches. All teams are drawn from an 8-horse stable. The first 3 matches end in draws as shown. ABCD versus EFGH, HCB versus GA, and DA versus FHE. If you want the 4th match to result in a draw as well, which horses should be on the same team? Be on the team playing against E and F. Touch horse to add to the team. So, I see. I don't know why I want it on the fucking... I don't know why I want these all to end in a draw. Presumably, I'm match fixing at this point. F and E are among the weakest because... or no. Yeah, F and E are among the weakest. Because A, B, C, D, and E, F, G, and H were able to handle that no problem. But then D and A, just 2 horses by themselves, were able to beat H and E. The horse puzzle, it's true. This is pure... Seemingly, this is pure logic. Interesting, 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 interesting. Which horse would be on the team playing against E and F? Yeah, A has to be quite strong, because it's on 2-man teams winning against 3-man teams. So A is out. A is right out. It can't be A. A is nowhere on our team. Huh. I mean, we can't use E and F either, obviously, so... Unless we want to assume that A is strong enough by himself to pull just E and F. A and G were able to pull H, C, and B. I feel like H has got to have... It isn't the last. Great. Yeah, I actually don't quite know how to even approach this puzzle. I think you need a hint just to even start this puzzle. There's no need to do any complicated equations. The same horses compete several times, and since a tie means the teams are equal, think about what happens with different matchups. Oh, I think I see what they're suggesting. So if this is a tie, H, C, and B versus G and A is equal, that would mean that D, A, B, C, D. Oh, that might mean that D equals E and F. Because then over here, this would mean that B and C equals G. I'm going to assume it's D?
Let's see if this
Yeah.
works. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Of course, other matchups might work, but there's only one that you can be sure will end in a tie based on the information, is horse D. Yeah. Hey, got a key for that one. All right, more diary. Today is a day to celebrate. At long last, the girl I love has agreed to give me her hand in marriage. I must begin preparing for her arrival at once. I'll gladly change every fixture and fitting in the castle so that she feels at ease. I'm also commissioning a special dress to be made for her. She's going to look stunning in it, I just know it. Man, I'm so glad that it's a happy ending after that, and that the next 7 books are only good things and not tragedy and woe. Oh, I'll do a spot the difference real quick. Why not? Since I'm here. This one shouldn't be too difficult. Immediately, there's the thing in the middle.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's one. There's no... Like, the weird chimney isn't going out at an angle up here.
Just leave it to me. Piece of cake.
That's the second difference. And the final difference, naturally, is... obviously... You know, I really would have thought it's something with the door. Does not appear to be, or like maybe the bench. That works. Assuming this doesn't violate any rules, I think it's C. Oh, that one.
And now to test my theory.
Nice. All right.
Huh. Wonderful.
That was fun. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that absolutely is what I try. Our lazy mole friend should start his cleaning from hole C. Starting the cleanup effort from any other hole causes him to get through at least one tunnel twice before the job is finished. That was a lot of work. If you say so, Luke. You quitter. Anyway, shit, where am I going? Museum. Thank you, game. Game told me. No puzzle for me? Yeah. Ah, the fountain has a puzzle. Again. It's quite a fountain they have. Sure is. Reminds me of a really great puzzle about a fountain. Of course it does, Luke. Of course it does. The unusual fountain. The fountain shown below has unusual ability to indicate the age of those who approach it. Oh, fuck. For example, if a 5-year-old child were to approach, the fountain would fire off water from spouts A, B, C, D, and E in that order. For age 15, the middle spout would fire followed by A to E. By spouts A to E. Okay, so the middle spout is 10. It seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, they have 10. Odd. For someone age 30, the middle spout would go off 3 times. Yeah, okay. Given the fountain's method to indicate age, there's one utterly useless spot in the fountain. Oh, well, it's J.
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah, who needs it? The spout marked J is useless. A to I represent 1 year in each displaying 1 through 9. The middle spout represents a unit of 10 years. J will never be used. If it does, then you're real old. The way to Terrorworth through that puzzle. It was very easy, Luke. A puzzle connoisseur, you are not. You are a puzzle junior. All right, time for chess. Name's Gregorio, and I love chess like mice love cheese. Sounds fair. Knights Tour 2. Tour harder. Yeah. Touch the entire board. Dashed close, though. Hope you like this noise. There you go. It is just circle the outside and work your way in.
This should do the trick.
Like, that's a known answer to that puzzle. Circle the outside and work your way in.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
In, out, in, out, in, out. Well done. Sharp thinking, sonny boy, real sharp. Now what was I going to say? The Herzens. Way back when Herzen's castle used to be quite the hotspot. Lavish balls would be held there. Now, though no one can go near the place, the castle supposedly got a vampire living in it. What I wouldn't give for things to go back the way they were. None of that was new. Did get a key, though, so. All around town, people are falling ill with a disease that has no name. Uh-oh. Some of the common folk have been saying their town has fallen under a curse, and the only son remaining to watch over full since I can't even think of leaving. The thought would be more disturbing were it not for her. As long as she's by my side, I have the strength to stay and protect this town. And his devotion saved the town, and everyone lived happily ever after. Hello. Welcome, friends. I'm Grinko, and I'm the curator of the Herzen Museum. We have an extensive collection of artifacts relating to the history of this town and the Herzen family. Sammy told me all about you, too. I hope you find our resources helpful for your investigation. Feel free to peruse the collection to your heart's content. Take a look at this case of knickknacks. These appear to be common household items owned by the Herzen family. Some look positively ancient. Quite, the Herzen family clearly has a long and rich history. I'll go this way, then. Beluga, I assume. Hey, I wonder which one is the vampire. What do you think? The guy on the left, maybe? I think maybe the guy on the left. See, you've taken quite an interest in that picture. Is that what I think it is? Photograph of the entire Herzen family who are responsible for Folson's legendary wealth. Distinguished older gentleman on the left is Duke Herzen. His youngest son Frederick is in the middle, and his elder son Anton is on the right. Frederick Beluga, huh? That Frederick, that's not Mr. Beluga, the founder of the Voluntary Express, is it? Oh, you know him. Well, in addition to owning the railway, Frederick is a friend of mine and owner of the museum. Sad story, cut all ties to his father and left town 50 or so years ago. When F took a small portion of wealth and used it to start his railway. Frederick was quite a study in contradictions. He disliked his father enough to change his name, but he returned to Folson's to found this museum. Did the feud extend to all members of the family? No, Frederick and Anton were always quite close, but their relationship with their father was never the same the day after that fateful day. What day was that, sir? Day Herzen discovered the vein of gold that brought so much wealth to Folson's. He was a different man after that. Something changed him. Greed, perhaps? Well, yes, there was that, but also... he snorted a bunch of powder and his dick was smaller. There was something more than greed infesting his heart. What do you think it was? I think it's best if we end this chat here. Not my place to speculate on what goes on in the hearts of other people. Of course. Tell me this, though. Where is Anton now? Good question. I've heard rumors he might still be living in the castle. I can't imagine anyone would live in a place that people call a vampire den. Gracious, look how long we've been chatting. I think it's time for me to get back to work. Look around for as long as you'd like. Seems money can't solve all your problems, eh, Professor? Luke, that's the stupidest thing you've ever said. Of course it would solve all our problems. Place certainly full of stuff. Do you suppose it's a picture of the Duke? Luke, we already know that, you stupid idiot. Duke Herzen died a while ago and left behind a massive fortune. If he's gone, who's this vampire the whole town's talking about? Sam mentioned that Mr. Beluga had an older brother here. I'd say he's likely the man at the heart of all this talk. If he's Mr. Beluga's older brother, he'd have to be old and feeble by now. But then vampires don't age normally, do they? I couldn't possibly comment. Nothing for the book, huh? Interesting. We haven't examined everything. Oh, never mind. Statue? That's an impressive statue. Must be Duke Herzen. The entire museum appears to be dedicated to celebrating his achievements, so I'd have to agree. But wait a second, I thought Beluga owned the place. Yes, I believe that's the case. He built the museum in honor of his father. Maybe he's not so bad after all. Can I go now? Yes, okay. No, I sure can't. You should understand the secrets of the Elysian box, that's right. Would you happen to know anything about that? We already know the Elysian box is the Herzen family heirloom. Mr. Beluga's request, I've been researching the history of Florence and the Herzen family. In doing so, I covered a secret of this town's history that reveals the truth behind the box. What secret are you speaking of? It's easy to ask a question when you don't know what you're getting into, Mr. Layton. You first with the truth and are ready to face it, you do well to visit the town mine. Many miners used to keep little diaries down there to document their time below ground. If you can find one of those, we'll have first-hand account of what transpired back then. Thanks for the advice. We'll have a look ourselves. Come, Luke. To the mines. Also a key. And he wants tea. But first, oh, this wretched life of mine. Oh, I bet this one's good and happy. The girl I loved, to whom I was betrothed, has abandoned me and fled Folson's. Oh. Damn. Did all that awful talk of curses scare her off, or did she truly leave me behind to be someone else she loves? Either way, her betrayal cuts me to the core. I trusted her, and now I'm lost. Where do I go from here? What's left for me? I think I'll become a vampire. It's the only logical next step. It's another day. Interesting. Special tea. Was said to commemorate the extinguishing of a great fire and the spark of a new one. Sadly, it seems the ingredients for this wondrous tea have been lost to the sands of time. Extinguishing great fire and sparking a new one. So, something mild, relaxing, mood lifting, immunity, uplifting. This is spicy. This is revitalizing, restoring. I don't know, fucking that. Well, see you later. Fucking, you suck and smell bad anyway. To the mines! Oh, what do you want? Occasionally I get a new recipe from you people. Seems to be the matter, young man. I was stressing about something that happened a while ago. All the same, how about a cup of tea? Who knows? You might feel less glum. Well, I won't do any harm. Might look young, but I have extremely refined palate when it comes to tea. Noted. Tea that's sweet, sour, and bitter. Okay, I got this. Sweet, sour, bitter. I can't possibly go wrong with this one. There you go. It's bitter fruit, sweet and sour, bitter. Complex tea is like beautiful puzzle. You've made a fool of me for the last time. Starting now. I keep winding up here. Just, son of a bitch. Okay. Going wild and crazy with it. I swear to God, I've done it again. No, I've done it again. No. How do I keep getting here? You out of there as soon as possible. If it wasn't for this fucking thing, I'd be out of here. Oh, for God's sakes. Can I do... I really, really can't. God damn you. At least it's two different ones. Ugh. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe I gotta, like, you know, get up there. Get just up there, up there. The problem is it always, like, splits off to one side. And then it's like, stuck. Like, I gotta keep them in the middle. Yeah, and now we're split off to one side again. I can't let that happen. I'm fucking gonna start a fucking start a fucking. No, that's. God, the lack of an undo button is so brutal. This is more fun if you experiment and don't come and try to come to the answer on your own. Fuck you! Start the puzzle by moving ball in the center of the second row from the top. Center of the second row from the top. So this one. I've done that so many times. So how about fuck you? No more hints to be had here. Instead, here's a fun fact. Did you know Peg Solitaire, as in Brain Vita? Hint 3 is also trivia. I'm gonna murder. Ah! That's how. Alright, look at this one up, because fuck that hint system. This is actually more fun if you figure it out. Start here. No hints. Should have captured the left top row instead of right. Hey, shoot yourself out of a cannon into the sun. Yeah, game really said, fuck you, actually. We won't help you, even though you're using resources for it. Say second from the top. Second row from the top. Yeah, that's this one. So it can literally only go left or right. And boy howdy. Just... Yep. They're like mirrors of each other, so I don't think it matters too much if I pick the side. Ah! I just Layton, Pandora box puzzle 104. Fuck you. Oh god, this is a lot of pictures. Okay. So the way they do it, bish, bash. I don't even understand how bosh. Yeah, okay. Bish, yeah. Bash, bosh, bish, bash. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah. The only condition for solving these puzzles is eliminating all but one ball from the board, but the true solution for the puzzle requires you to finish the ball position in the center space. That will provide some incentive for you to revisit a few of these peg solitaire puzzles. I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna find a way to strangle this game in real life. You got anything for me, kid? That shop has nice stuff. Alright, well, I'll take a look. Why don't I? He wants tea! You could make a mean sugar smoke tea with that. Ever had sugar smoke? It's a doodle. All you need to do is take basic citrus and make citrus classic and make a substitution. Okay. What the hell is citrus classic? Ah, here we go. So that's just the first three. Okay, wait, one substitution. I assume I need the brisk berry, this, and I'll just try everything. Everything I have. Yeah. Yep. No. There you go. Nope. Nope. There's no way it says pepper, surely. Whoops. After this, it's, well, there's only so many combinations there can be. Nope. Alright, we will try Oasis Leaf. I figured it'd have... It's sugar smoke. It's gotta be... Oh, maybe it's the two, like, spicy things. Whoops. And the sweet thing. That might make some sense. Nope. Okay. Come on, sugar smoke. Come on, sugar smoke. Give me sugar smoke. I despise you. All right, one last combination with this, 2. Hey, there we go. Is this bitter fruit? Oh, wait, I did bitter fruit already. I think I've done bitter fruit. God damn it. All right, so... Yep, okay. If this guy is like, I gotta double up on the fucking sweet, that's the substitution. I'm gonna be so mad. It's like, yes, it's those 3 ingredients, but you see, you only need 2 of them, you idiot. No, okay. Thank God. Alright, I got this, and then the last one, the root there. I'm still missing one tea ingredient piece, which infuriates me to my core. Because at least if I had all of them, then I could make all the flippin' recipes. I hate it here. Hey, whatever your fucking sugar smack recipe is, I hope it smacks you in the mouth. I hope a vampire kills you. And doesn't even eat you, just kills you for the love of the game. Some of these cans and bottles. Everything appears to be in order. Let's clean it up, Luke. Jars and cans, too. Yeah, as before. There we go. Ah, I see. We've gotten tricksy, have we? There we go. There it is.
Just leave it to me. Piece of cake.
Puzzle is based on one widely known in Japan since the Edo era. Take that, Japan. Is that a new tea condition? No. Thank God. I would have been so mad if it's like, add the last piece of tea. Fuck yourself. Vampire Hunter got anything for us? That castle way off yonder, it's the vampire's lair. Yeah, I don't doubt it. It looks spooky. I see him up there swooshing around his fancy cape. He's gunning for me and anyone else who stands up to fight in this town. Maybe leave. Like, the mine's dried up, there's a vampire, everyone's obsessed with puzzles, which is kind of annoying. Maybe just go. Who the fuck is this guy? Ray is here? You two must have nerves of steel to come all the way out here, but that doesn't mean I won't need to see what you're made of. Try this puzzle on for size. Different suits. Ah, it's cards. Below 16 cards. There are 4 cards of each suit. Diamond, club, spades, and hearts. That tracks. They're arranged in a 4x4 grid as shown below. Yes, they are. And 4 cards have already been placed down. Okay. Arrange the remaining cards so that each vertical column, horizontal row, and diagonal line of cards contains 1 card from each suit. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well. You have to be a heart, and therefore you have to be a spade. Based on that information... diagonal lines, huh? I assume that means the non-4x4 ones, which is a little bit frustrating, to say the least. You must be a club. This is just Sudoku, isn't it? You must be a heart, and therefore you must be a diamond. Therefore, you must be a heart. You must be a diamond. You must be a diamond. You must be a clover. You must be a spade. Sure hope it means like the 4x4 diagonal and not the random 2s and 3s, otherwise... Well, I guess I can just... Can't I... No, that has to be a diamond. Which means that has to be a diamond, which means that has to be a spade. I guess we'll find out, won't we? That one's a clover, and therefore that one is a spade.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah. Only matter in the four long diagonals.
Unsolved.
Did that one give your brain a workout? No. It's a great puzzle set up with real cards and share with a friend. I mean, it's fairly straightforward. It's Sudoku. But easier. That's what I'm talking about. Superb puzzle solving. Herzen's castle's on the other side of the forest. No one will go within a mile of it. There, the Duke's fortune is sitting there in piles. Think about heading in. Keep your guard up against the vampire or whatever's in the ruins. Well, we've got a left and right. This way's the mines, yeah? Must be the mines we heard about. Yes, it appears to be sealed off. Just imagine it. They used to dig for gold here. Must have had a lot of gold down there if it had such a huge effect in the entire town, but if it brought so much wealth, why on earth would they ever close the mine down? Question might be able to answer if we can find an account of what transpired here. Well, I mean, it probably just dried up, right? There's no sense in any more speculation. Let's venture in. Actually, can I go to the castle real quick? Just on a lark. Ah, the gate's shut. Oh, that's not happening then. Castle's locked shut. Let's go, Luke. Teasing this vampire castle this whole time. Won't let me in. Alright, let's do one last 3 difference picture. Do the puzzle on here and then move along. Yes. Alrighty. Yeah, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Immediately, there's a peg missing right there.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
Found the first detail that's fucked up and missing. There's no bush here.
Here goes.
No shrubbery, I say.
That was almost too easy.
An appalling lack of shrubbery in your minds, good sir. How dare you? You monster. You sleep at night with your hat. They're missing a shovel.
And now to test my
You
theory.
sleep at night. What the fuck? I not highlighted correctly? It's missing a shovel.
That's one possibility.
How do you sleep at night with your shovel? Shoved up your butt, clamped firmly between your cheeks, no doubt. Tossed up in the air and caught as it came back down. What do you mean? There's no shovel in there.
Looks like I botched that one.
No, you didn't. There's a fucking shovel right there. It's not here. What do you want? I couldn't be more on the thing.
Let's see if this works. Layton
First
requested
try,
twice
nailed
today.
it. That's how it's done, boyos and girlos. Anyway, that one last puzzle I promised. Oh, wow, I was on the shovel. I think I stumbled upon a hidden puzzle. The locked box. That's the point of the game. The box shown before is fitted with a lock consisting of 2 dials. Ugh, you can't turn the blue dial directly, but when you turn the red dial, the blue dial moves an equal amount. Okay, in order to see the relationship between the 2 dials, try turning the red one from its original position as shown below. In order to open the lock, you must turn the blue dial to 3, 6, 4, and 1 in that order. The game's cut off on the right of your point of view? Oh, so it is. I mean... I know, your immersion. How could I? There you go. Ahem. Nice of you to mention that literally at the end of stream. Ahem. In that order. Since you can't turn the blue dial directly, to which numbers must you turn the red dial in order to produce the desired numbers on the blue dial? Okay, well, it starts at 0, and that one starts at 5. You turn it to 3, and it goes to 2. So it's not 1 to 1, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 1 to 2? So, what numbers must you turn the red dial to in order? Do I just write the 4 numbers out? Okay. So, it's always 6 ahead of... Or no, I turn it 1 and then it moves 3, I think is what happens, right? Because if I turned it to 1, it would go 1, 2, 3, 0, and then I turned it to 2, it'd go 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, so it turns 3 every time I move 1, so okay. If I needed to go to 3, 6, 4, 1, in order to get to 3, if I turn it to 1, it goes 6, 7, 0. Oh, wait. I said if I turned it to... Oh, wait, hold on. I've made a miscalculation. One moment. Then I turn to 2. Okay, so... If I turn it to 1, it moves... 0 is 5 ahead. If I turn it to 3, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ahead. Alright, hold on now. Hold on now, I thought this was so obvious, and then it wasn't. 0 equals 5, and 3 equals 2. There's always just ahead by... No, we did. One. Okay, that works. I turn it 13 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5. 4, 6, 2, 5? 4, 6, 2, 5.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Gonna kill myself. Hey, whoops. And by that I mean
This
look up the
one is quite
fucking
formidable.
answer. I did all that and it was wrong. How fucking dare you? Layton, Pandora, box 66. The nerve of you making it wrong. Uh, 2714. Okay. 2714.
And now to test my theory.
Oh, good.
And there we have it.
As we all knew, the red dial needs to be turned 2714 to produce the numbers you see on the blue dial. Turns out the two dials actually rotate in the opposite direction. Oh, that was much easier. 8675309. All right, mods ban that woman. She's funnier than me. One way to solve this problem is to create a chart with the dial's corresponding numbers like the one shown above. I made that way more complicated. It's just... Yep, okay. Seem to struggle a bit with that, Professor. I'm gonna kick you in the face, child. Anyway, well, the child's been kicked in the face. I think it's time to save the game. Yes, sirree, Bob. Anyway, that'll be it for me tonight. Tomorrow, we start God Hand of all games. That'll be a fun one. Till then, love you all. Be good people. Talk to you later. Oh boy. Good night, everybody.